I'm giving away all of my secrets. Okay, so yes, I have these leggings on. Yes, they're bomb. Yes, they literally lift, sculpt. There's tummy control, all that. So in combination with me talking about these leggings, I'm going to also give you my free tips on what I do to look youthful, have energy, you know, just radiate with like excitement about life every single day. So bottom line, hold on, let me just like a, okay, sorry about that. Just like a, okay, sorry about that, guys. So this is what I do to radiate every single day. So first of all, these leggings, let's just start with the leggings first. I am obsessed with these leggings. These leggings that everybody gets from like Nike, these are the ones that I have too. Okay, so y'all know what these are, right? Like everybody gets these. These are just better. Like, first of all, the way that they're cut, look how this looks like a square. Like my body is not built like a square. Like, look at this. These, when they come out the bag, they're already shaped like this. So that's number one. Number two, yes, the material I would say is the same. So Nike is nailing it with the material, and so is this company, which again, you can definitely click the cart. These are selling out. Yesterday when I was on live, there was like 100 available. Now there's only 13. There's only 13 available now. So you're going to want to get it right now before it sells out. I'm just saying. So that's number one. Number two, not only is it shaped like a square, but it gives you a square butt. So like this, it doesn't give me a square butt. This gives me a square butt, okay? And because there's more like, the way that they created these, there's more room in just the butt cheek area, what they did was they created like space, like the way that they stitched it. This, they don't do that. So you end up literally looking like you have a smashed square butt. These are my ones from Nike. And these have a hole in it because they're too tight. Like the way that they fit, like it doesn't, like when I'm doing like a lunge or when I'm doing like a squat, right? When I'm doing a squat, it doesn't like give. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say give, right? This is just, either it will come down. So I'll have these on. And when I'm doing a squat, they just come down. Like, you know, so then I have to, when I'm done doing a squat, I have to like do this. These I can just squat and it stays right at the bottom of my back, really, really tight. Okay, so that's another thing. Third thing is that these, yeah, I mean, this is cool. Like they have like this in it, but I don't really like, what do we need this for? Like, to be honest, like, are you really using this? Like we all have ear pods and stuff like that. So maybe this company will like end up getting smart and like putting like a little pocket, but honestly, like are you really working out with your phone in your pocket? Like, are you doing squats and deadlifts with your phone in your pocket, right? So that's huge. Also too, as you guys are coming in, make sure to follow because I'm giving away all my secrets. So now this is something else that I do. I'm going to get on my Peloton this morning. I'm doing fasted cardio. So if you want to try to shred down, you have to work out fasted. I haven't had anything but a couple sips of water. Contrary to popular belief, you have a ton of energy. You do not need caffeine. You do not need coffee. You can have those things if you want. Caffeine won't, if you just have it black, like just black coffee, it actually won't knock you out of your fast. So that's fine. But I'm just on this journey of staying away from caffeine as much as possible. I'm not against it 100%, but I just don't care to have it. So I do drink my RYZE mushroom coffee, but that only has a third of the caffeine that regular coffee has. But I'm not even drinking that. Like I did a detox from just all caffeine for the month of December just because I felt called to do that. But I'm going to be getting on the Peloton fasted. So there's nothing in my stomach. Once I am done with my workout, while I'm doing my workout, my body's going to tap into its natural energy sources, which is the fat, right? Which is the fat that's sitting here on my body. Okay. So that's my energy. My energy's here. This is the caffeine. This is my my Monster, my Red Bull, right? This is my Riot energy drink right here. It's already sitting on my body. So once you are aware of that and you really tap in, that's when you can start to like do stuff like this, shred down, and no, you're not going to starve. No, you're not going to pass out. Like, of course, if you're doing it for 2 hours, that's just silly. And yeah, you probably would pass out even if you were eating something. But I'm going to do a hardcore 20 minutes, one and done. And that's it. That's all your body needs to just get a quick hit, get your heart rate up, get your blood pumping. And then it's like, oh, you guys hear my stomach? My stomach's literally growling right now. It's so weird. I actually enjoy that feeling because I know that my body's actually starting to tap into my own fat. I don't know why or where it started, where we were under the impression that if you skip a meal or if you work out fasted, that you are going to be starving. For 200,000 years, human beings, so before like this last like modern era, 200,000 years before that, we were built to do things and create things on an empty stomach. Like, I don't think we realize that. We were literally, do you ever see any cavemen waking up, having pancakes, and then going out and hunting? Do you ever hear about, our African ancestors waking up and having a huge feast before they go and hunt? Like, I've never seen it. Because it doesn't exist, right? Our bodies were built to operate on fast and famines. And our bodies are super intelligent. It's almost like you become more, there's even studies that show that when you're fasted, you're more acute, like your vision is clearer, your concentration is better, your focus is higher because you don't have food that's weighing you down. Like, how when you eat, it's like you get the itis, right? Because it slows you down. Now your body is like putting its energy toward breaking the food down. But when there's no food in your stomach, your body's then using that energy to do other things, like get rid of bad cells in your body. So that's another thing with intermittent fasting. So again, you're going to want to make sure to follow. I'm going to be giving away all my secrets. So that's why I'm trying to lose 8 pounds in the next 6 weeks. I want to shred down. So I wanted to kind of keep it to myself, but then I was just like, I think if I start saying it on lives, it'll hold me more accountable. So my birthday is at the beginning of February. So I want to like just feel lighter. I want to just feel shredded. I want to feel just like really light in my body and just kind of like just get off a layer. So I'm going to be doing fasted cardio every morning for just 20 minutes. And then I'm going to be doing tonight I'm doing my kickboxing class. So I'm going to be doing like 2 a days. Nothing crazy. I'm not doing the most to like, overwhelm myself, but 20 minutes, we all have 20 minutes. I don't care if you're scrolling, sitting, you could be on a bike, you could be on a Peloton, you could be walking on a treadmill. Oh, by the way, I do have those thin treadmills that I feel like every house should come with them. Just because we're also sedentary now and we don't really walk as much as we need to and used to primitively for thousands and thousands of years. We need those thin treadmills to just be able to walk in your house. So get those. I do have it in my showcase. It's not linked on this live, but I do have it. Also too, if you watch this on YouTube on the replay, I am going to link a really fire thin treadmill that it holds the weight of over 300 pounds. A lot of those thin treadmills don't hold a lot of weight. I found one that is over 300 pounds. So that's in my showcase. So the next thing I do, so these leggings, again, they just make you feel more confident. The material is fire. Like, look at that. Like, it doesn't like, sometimes like with this one, you can even tell. This one, I would do that, like, and it's like loosey-goosey. Like, I would do that, and like, it would kind of just like stay, it would stay like out like that. So like when I put see how this one, it goes to my body? Like, it's really tight to my body. These ones would like do the thing where it like, I don't know, Nike, I love the brand, of course. I do love their sports bras. Now, their sports bras I do love, but these just don't fit women built like me correctly. They just don't. So Nike, y'all need to step it up. That's just my personal opinion. That's why women are gravitating toward these types of leggings, because they just don't these just don't fit well on women that are more full figured. They just don't. They only look good on like very tiny, thin, like petite women. So like a lot of these, again, it's just like loose at the top, and then it's just weird. It's just not, they don't make me feel confident when I wear them. So another thing that I do, before I get on my Peloton, my stomach is growling. This is what I do. I do cupping. Okay. So people charge thousands of dollars to tell people this. This is all for free. So again, you're going to want to make sure to share my page with anybody, and you're going to want to make sure to, hold on. That's my stomach growling. Literally, I wasn't joking when I said I haven't had anything this morning. I'm going to be working out fasted. Oh. Okay. So I do cupping. Cupping is one of my secrets. It works, period. I don't care what anyone says. I don't have any oil on. Let me see. So what you do is you literally, so I have this linked in the cart as well. These, they get out inflammation out of your body. You know, when you wake up and you have like a lot of like just water weight, like in your face and like in your like neck area and then in your stomach area. What I'll do is at least 3 times a week, I go to the sauna, and I always make sure to have at least one of the cups with me. I have I have these blue ones, and I have another pink set just already in my gym bag. And so these ones are what I do like at night. And then my pink ones in my gym bag, I do at the gym, in the sauna and the steam room. So this one's for your face, of course. And then this one is for your whole body. And I have a really big one. So you could do both. Like if you want to work on one area and really get in like just one little cellulite like moment or little cellulite area, you can, you know, that's what it's like, right? So then you move it, of course, and get it out. And then do it again, move it out. And then do it again, move it out. And of course you want to put some oil on. Make sure it's a good oil. Coconut oil, jojoba oil. Let's see what else. Those are my favorites. Almond oil. You can even do olive oil. If you, it kind of like a really strong smell. I love olive oil, but that's a strong smell to put on your whole body. So just heads up on that. But so I also have some in my showcase. So these are the best kept secret. They actually do get rid of cellulite if you do it over the course of 6 months. You do anything that like, if you're following me, most of the time, anything that I'm talking about, it comes with consistency and commitment. It just does. So if you're not willing to be committed, then some of my tips are not going to work for you. But the dope thing about my tips is that they're permanent. Like they're not quick fixes. They're not fake. They're things that I've actually done. And that's why I feel confident talking about them. So I, you know, just like any other woman still have cellulite, but it was like a lot worse since I started weight training. And weight training is the number one, I would say, that's helped me with my cellulite in combination with this. So if you're sitting on your butt for hours and hours and hours, you are going to get cellulite. Like there's no reason for your body and your muscles to be doing anything. You're just sitting, not using it, right? It becomes atrophied. So what this does, what these cups do, is it like activates that area, and it gets out a lot of inflammation. So I'm still learning about exactly what cellulite is, but it's like some kind of like folding of the fat in that area. So the fat can be moldable. Like you can massage that dimple out. Now, again, you know, who people are, oh, I don't want to sit there and massage out all my dimples over the course of 6 months, but when it's out, right? Like it's gone. So that's what I've noticed is the consistency with this. And then the year is this is what I always tell people. The next year of your life is going to pass anyway. Like you're going to, like, just like we were at the beginning of 2023 and now we're already at the end of 2023, time is going to go by anyway. So why not just, oh my God, it's going to take 6 months. Well, now when you look back to January 2023, it's like, we're like, damn, this year went by fast. It's the same thing. So anything that takes 90 days, 6 months, don't let that number overwhelm you. Just chunk it down. So don't think of it like, oh, it's going to take 6 months or 90 days to see a difference. Just think about, okay, well, I'm going to habit stack these cups. Again, they're available in the cart. Get them before they sell out. More women like me are coming out more with like the wood therapy, the gua sha, like all these natural remedies that have worked for thousands of years. Before, you know, it got trendy to like get liposuction. This was a lipo. Like this was it. And again, of course, you know, women are trying to get snatched today, and I get it. Trust me, I understand. But because I've done these natural methods over the course of time, it's just like my body is accustomed to looking a certain way. And again, I want to lose 8 pounds to even have these abs like pop out even more. So, so for example, if I was in a sauna and I was doing these, so I would do it before and I would go in the sauna. And then when I came out of the sauna after 15, 20 minutes while doing this, you would see my abs more, because right now, not all of this is fat. Some of it's just water weight. So it gets out the water weight. So that's another really good secret. Like what I would do is before an event, let me get a sip of water. My stomach's about to start growling again. Also, I'm drinking lemon tea. I just did like one little squeeze, a couple drops of lemon. It doesn't knock you out of your fast at all. Okay, so every time I have an event and I know that I'm going to be like, I don't know, it's just, I have to wear a tight dress, or I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures, or I'm going to be seen. You want to kind of just like feel like that much more confident, right? Like in your outfit, whatever. So I'll make sure in the morning, I'll go to the sauna or steam room before, like on the day of when I have an event, and just like do this just to specifically get the water weight out. So I don't really have cellulite in my stomach. But also too, like if I know I'm going to be in a bathing suit, like when I was in Belize, I was in a bathing suit. So I actually had some of these cups with me, and I just did like a quick like session in the shower and just like really worked this area. And, it just looked less like I had less cellulite. Like no one would have really known what it looked like before or after, but it made me feel better. Right. And then I could tell in the mirror, like, oh yeah, it looks like less cellulite. And, another thing is, okay, so when you are lifting weights, I want to encourage you to lift weights. And again, these leggings are the best to do that with. You only need to become an expert at like 6 different exercises just to begin with. If you are struggling or trying to figure out what workouts actually work when it comes to losing weight and exercising and building muscle, what I learned, I hired a trainer for 8 months, several times a week, and trained hard. Like I have thousands of hours of footage that I'm going to be just posting clips on my TikTok. I posted a lot on my Instagram, but I'm posting a lot on TikTok. And I was really serious about really trying to figure out how to build muscle for my body, not just looking at Instagram reels, not doing that, just what works for Ciana's body, and how am I going to like implement this into my life realistically and consistently. So what I learned is that we only did a total of like maybe 12 different leg exercises, but we just added more weight over time. That was it. Like, so there's a lot of like variations and all these things. And maybe if you're like, you know, hiring a trainer and you're in a gym where there's all these like fancy machines and you're really trying out for a bikini competition, I get it. But if you're just really trying to like tighten up, you're really trying to learn how to build and sculpt, and tone. And what I actually, learned is that you don't even really tone. That's not a thing, but we'll get into that later. Just because based on my research, it's like the muscle doesn't tone. It like breaks down and builds. It breaks down and builds. And then it gives the illusion of being toned, but you're not really toning your muscle. It just breaks down and it builds. It breaks down and it builds. So there's that. But in combination with staying hydrated, so that way you're not inflamed, right? You're not as bloated. You want to drink good water. I drink Kangen water. And then the cups to get out any water that you do hold on to. Of course, healthy eating. And then doing weight training, you will start to notice a difference in the appearance, and then you know, on top of wearing confident legging, like when you're wearing a legging like this and you feel confident, you feel, you know, secure, you feel, you know, like controlled, the tummy control, all that, right? So definitely make sure to tap in with these cups. They work with time and consistency. You could do something called habit stacking. So every night I try to shut down my night at 8 o'clock. I'm getting better with this because of the TikTok shop. I actually like love finding hot deals. So I noticed that I've been looking at hot deals before I go to sleep now. But I try to like shut down looking at social media or like engaging with anything unless it's an emergency, but not even with family. I'll shut down my night at 8 p.m. and then I'll just listen to a podcast. And then while I'm listening to a podcast, I'll be doing some kind of, like, you guys, this, I'm not even kidding. Look, I'm going to show you guys. So this goes under my bed. And this whole thing has all of my beauty remedies that I do every night. So I'll do the cupping, and then say if I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna skip out the cupping tonight, I'm gonna do my face guasha. So like there's this microcurrent. This is not linked or anything, but microcurrents are excellent. Also too, you could do reflexology, which is this right here. And you literally go through and you like, oh my gosh, this just feels so good. So you know how you do the cupping, you could do the cupping on your face, but this gets in even deeper. Like, so this is really good for like the bigger muscles on your face. And then when you're really trying to clean out your lymphatic system and your face, because a lot of times we don't know, but our face is inflamed because like we have fluid like sitting in our lymphatic system, and we have lymphs all in our face, right? So then you just got to like massage out that liquid. So, and then if you really want to get deep, there's certain areas of your face that activate certain centers in your body. There's certain areas in your face that activate, that like clear out blockages in your organs. There's like a whole ancient way of like using this. So this is really bomb. Also too, like my massager, like when I'm doing, when I have like a late night or a heavy leg day, this is the Theragun. So I do that. I also have this is one of my best kept secrets. If I find this, I'll link it, but I'll tell you guys about this in another video. I have my journal. I have all my goodies in this. So this just goes under my bed, but this is so when I lay down at night, I don't have to worry about, oh, it's in a drawer. Like sometimes things are just like out of sight, out of mind. Well, when you put it in front of yourself, you just remember to do it. So like, it's kind of like my nighttime wind down of the day. And this is really stress relieving. Like when you do this, there's, when you do it, there's like tension that's just coming out of your body too. So again, as you guys are coming in, make sure to follow, make sure to like, make sure to send my page to anybody who would benefit, right? So, you know, and you move it down, and you want to always like move it, you know, like toward your lymphatic system. So really it's like with dry brushing, I go down with this one. I actually need to do more research if I need to be going up or down, but I just like kind of try to follow my own like body, like where my abs are. I just try to get in between those lines and like get the inflammation out of the stomach area. And then, you know, of course, on the thigh, maybe next time I'll have shorts on and I'll show you guys. And then I also have done vacuuming. So it's like literally they put like a body vacuum on your body, and it like it's just like this, but it's a vacuum. It's like a suction cup. And I literally had this lady like vacuuming out my cellulite. That actually worked, but you have to consistently do that for like a year or two. And I just found that like just doing this, I might get back into that, but that can just rack up the bank really, really quickly. And it's like, really at the end of the day, all you're really doing is paying for someone else to just do it for you, and you could just do it yourself. So, but I like when people do stuff for me, like services like that, to be honest, but you could do it to get the same results at home. So you just have to actually put forth the effort. Habit stack. So again, at the end of the night. I know part of my night is going to be doing some kind of remedy that aids toward my, you know, keeping up with my youthfulness, keeping up with my beauty, keeping up with my health, keeping up with my wellness. And this is a really great one. So definitely make sure, get these. They're on, let me see, are they on sale? I'm sure they're on sale. TikTok has the most amazing sales. I don't get it, how they're able to sell like good products at like even cheaper than Amazon. It's wild. So cupping, great leggings, can't go wrong. All right. So I'm going to hop off. All my replays are on my YouTube. So if you want to tap in with me over on YouTube, also too, I do have a hyperlinked digital calendar. This thing, you guys, is fire. Like if you have a problem being able to stay organized with your life, this digital calendar, it's not like, we all love to journal, you know, but if you find that you just don't keep up with it because you're on your phone so much, just transfer over to a digital calendar. It's nothing like the ones that come with iPhones. It's a very high-end interactive calendar. It's all hyperlinked and super easy and fun to use. So I'm definitely going to show you guys how I use that. But I do have that linked. When you go to my bio area, click that link and it's right at the top. And it's 50% off right now. 50% off when you use the code GOALS 2024. So GOALS, GOALS 2024. So GOALS 2024. It's a fire ass organizer. Like I just can't, it's just fun to use. So are they the same design, just different colors? So there's thousands. Like you can get these with, like the ones that I linked are all tie-dye. But they do have, like if you go on my so I have my cart, but when the live is over, you can click on my whole showcase. That's also in the bio with the little purse. Click that button. And then there's tons of other ones. And there's, they have it with no print. They have it with like kind of like a metallic material. If you just go to my showcase and in the little search bar, you just type in leggings, all the leggings that I have posted pop up. So, so yeah, this is what I do. So I'm giving out tips. It's all for free. I want this to be your one-stop shop for health, fitness, and mindfulness. Again, I'm also happy to answer any questions. So, you know, I read all my comments. So all the kind ones, all the rude ones, all the helpful ones, I read all the questions. I read all of it. So ask me any questions about health, fitness, mindfulness, and then I'd be happy to do a whole live on the question, or I'd be happy to post a video on my page and answer it for you. Because if you have the question, more than likely other people have the question too. So I am excited to do that for you. All right, so definitely tap in with these, tap in with my showcase. I'm gonna knock this out so I can get on with my day. I appreciate you guys. I remember I barely noticed there's a mirror. Oh, yeah, there is a mirror. Well, I'm like, it's way back there, but yeah, it's right here. All right, well, definitely tap in and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.